Housing Finance Foundation is a subsidiary of Housing Finance, whose vision is to deliver, facilitate, and catalyze industry-relevant and sustainable practical skills required by the building and construction industry through the creation of 1 million artisans for Kenya and the East Africa region by 2016. Working with partners in the public and private sector as well as industry, Housing Finance Foundation will facilitate the development of a competency-based curriculum, provide training funds to trainees through loans, bursaries, and sponsorship, deliver 21st century skills which include computer literacy and other life skills, and promote skills that enhance self-empowerment and environmental sustainability to create an army of 1 million artisans. The objective of the Create an Army of 1 Million Artisans initiative is to provide a forum for stakeholders to discuss the skills and competency standards required by the building and construction industry and to review the extent to which training provided in technical vocational education and training (TIVET) meets these requirements. Of this initiative will be a competency-based curriculum which would meet the needs of the industry and expose trainees to the best global and industry practice. To do this, a new venture has been introduced in Kenya's training system known as a competency-based education training, Cbet.
It is a curriculum that says if I go to school to study, I do not need to come and study plumbing, tiles, masonry, painting, all that. I have come to study painting. It's so specific, it's short and specific. Competency means then you will get out of that class with that competency, with that skill. You can go on and study another and another.
Constitution of Kenya demands that the government provides quality and relevance training to its citizens. It outlines training in technical, vocational education and training, TIVET, to provide the framework for the development of human resource capable of creating an economic development society based on science, technology and innovation in line with the Vision 2030 blueprint. In this regard, the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, in collaboration with Housing Finance Foundation, has developed occupational standards and Cbet curriculum for building and construction sector.
We have so many artisans in the country who don't have any form of certification, and yet we know that they have the skills. And so we are doing an initiative where we're going to have competency-based testing centers across the country so that we can identify the skills these skilled workers have and be able to give them certificates so that they can easily find jobs, and we try and give them some sense of pride and also ensure that we professionalize the services of all the workers in the country.
One of our main objectives in our strategy is to develop or inculcate relevant skills, relevant for the industry, such that I am trained in this competency or this course, and immediately after school or after college, I'm able to be engaged by industry.
Competency-based education and training as the system that we are now introducing in TIVET. What it means is that a person coming to train will not come to train on a subject. What we envisage to see is that you come and choose a competency.
The initiative will make Kenya competitive because in our new policy, what we are trying to produce are high-end graduates in the TIVET system. High-end means when somebody is performing a particular job, he's performing it to the standard that is comparable to standards anywhere in the world.
Housing Finance Foundation has provided a forum for stakeholders to discuss the skills and competency standards required by the building and construction industry and the extent to which training provided in TIVETs meets these requirements.
So this initiative comes at a good time, because with this we are now able to give artisans certification, training, and accreditation.
This forum will also enable the stakeholders propose the development of a competency-based curriculum which would meet the needs of the industry and expose trainees to the best global and industry practice. Train artisans who are employable, employers and effective, and also provide mentorship and employment to the youth of Kenya, especially the building and construction artisans.
With many partners that we have, we need to put together this document called Industry Informed Curriculum. We give it then to the government. So the government has selected us. We are very proud of that, to be the private sector catalyst. We're creating the framework, and I do know the rest of the industries, maybe health, ICT, agriculture, they will follow suit.
Findings from the research studies done in other countries that have the Cbet system in their technical vocational education and training systems show that Cbet has had a lot of advantages both to the individuals, the employers, as well as the training institutions.
It's a good move. We encourage other people to come forward and maybe emulate the same.
It's a major initiative. It is something that is out of this world. The only hope we have is that some other companies can join in this initiative. Then we can make this nation even greater.
It's a transformational initiative.
Housing Finance Foundation is confident that with the collective support of all our strategic partners and all of you, we will achieve the goal of 1 million plus artisans.